Yo, so I'm back with another boost. I took a couple weeks to learn this Wailing Caverns boost. I've been doing it for a little while now, so never got around to making a video for it, but I figured better late than never, even though P2's coming out in a couple days. Just thought I'd show how I do this pull. I've learned from a couple different people. Amphy, Spankers, Keyvanb. These guys are pretty creative and good at what they do, so it was cool to watch some of what they do and twist some of my own things into what they do too and make a nice run out of it. So here's what we do. I'll just comment as I go. I'll commentate. Right here you can kind of use a mana shield to not get dazed. You're just pulling. Get that one back there, get these, you don't have to come back for them later. Blink across. I shoot this one. Let that one in proximity. So we've got everything pulled so far. You don't have to come back and go get them later. Just gonna grab that, keep running. Over here, aggro her, blink through. I'm gonna living flame that guy right there. Give me a little charge, grab him. Make sure you're strafing and not getting hit in your back. I mean, sometimes you can't really help it, but just keep it minimal. Blink across, fire blast the druid, counterspell the raptor. Jump down. Sometimes I don't have to evocate here, but I just do it anyway. You don't always have to. There's plenty of time to get your mana back. As far as later on, when you're running through this side here, you have time to kind of passively regenerate your mana. I'm just gonna wait here until they all start coming through. Keep them nice and grouped up. And that's the name of the game in most boosts, right? Is keeping your mobs all in order, keeping them all grouped. We'll come back later for square there, which is no big deal. We're gonna jump up this little ledge here. I come through, target that Viper over there, blast them. Keep it moving up through here. See this group back here where square is at? I'm not gonna pull them. I'm gonna show you guys you don't have to pull them. You can get them later. That way you're not getting beat up on the way over trying to get them. I'll Nova this pack here. Blast that druid. I'm kind of sideways strafing. I'm waiting until this pack here to blink. I'm gonna blink there. We'll grab that druid in the back. Pull everything there. Coming up here, I'm gonna target this square here. Living flame him. Kind of start to run through. Grab everything up here. Watch out for that pile of bones right there. I know it's kind of weird, but they'll glitch and like reset mobs and shit. It's kind of weird. Counterspell, Cobran. Jump down, blink. You don't have to speed pot here. You can just kind of run through. Just make sure you hit that blink when you jump off. Hi, Charlie. Come here. Come on. This is my Robin. So notice I didn't pull that pack, right? I'm still up here chilling. Here comes everybody. I'm gonna start using these macros that Keyvanb put in his video. They're very helpful. I can kind of see where all my mobs are. So I'm coming over here. I'm kind of waiting. I'm gonna like kind of try to again group them up a little bit better. I'm gonna run through here. Target this Viper. Blink through. Jump down the side right here. Jump down here. That's another thing that Keyvanb was showing. And maybe Amphy did this first. I don't really know who did it first or not, but all I know is I've been watching multiple people do this, and it's very helpful. Alright, you gotta do that a couple times so you see Cobran. Half this run you're kind of just like running around with like you're kind of running around like half hit points at most times. Like you're just running around until you can get your next living flame off, which is fine. It's all about just like knowing where to hit your flames and not killing everything on the way to this kill spot. So I'm gonna pull him, counterspell. Nah, I pulled everything up here earlier, so there shouldn't be any stragglers. Sometimes like there'll be like a raptor or two over here. That's why I just run straight into everything. So we're jumping down, kind of grouping them back up again. I'm gonna frostbolt that croc. Fire blast that croc right there. I'm gonna come through here, blink. Keep hitting these crocs. And again, your health doesn't really matter right here. As long as you're not dead and like 20%, you can kind of come through here like half hit points. These things don't hit hard. I'm literally just like autoing, just hitting things just to aggro them. Blink through here. And we're gonna use a living flame up here. So like I said, my health being low, it's not really a big deal right now. We're about to make up for that. That croc over there is gonna aggro, so that's fine. Come up here where blue is. I'm just gonna fire blast her, run through this pack, and then blink over. Hit your regen. I usually target a croc. I'll just throw it on a crocodile. That way I'm not killing the whole pack. But I think the crocs still outrun them, so no big deal either way. Come through here, aggro everything, blink up here, and I always Nova these lashers right here. I can't stand lashers in this damn place. They sneak up on you and they'll daze you and ruin your run. But again, the most important thing of this whole thing I'm doing is don't get dazed. You know, stay facing the mobs. Come through here, aggro her, aggro this group, and then blink. Come up here, you aggro them. These slimes are probably the biggest pain in the ass in this whole place. They don't really slow down. They don't get hit by your chill. They don't get anything like that, and they run fast as hell. Running through here. I'm gonna Nova right here. Counterspell her. Blink over. Got a big group right here, so I'm gonna pull all this. Fire blast him. I usually flame a lasher right here. Hit your regen. Come through, fire blast him on the right. I kind of arcane him on the left. Come through here, don't get hit in the back. Blink. I'll just run through here. Watch out for these Dreadfangs too. They're really fast. They will not slow down. So I'll come up here. I use a Nova like right at this corner, but I might not have to. Living bomb. Come back here, blink through, jump down, and this is a good time to bandage. Some runs go smoother than others, and you don't have to bandage right here, but right here is a good spot. Get to about 80% health. I'm gonna target this Shambler over here. Actually, don't need the Shambler. Target that Druid in the middle, and you're good. Counterspell the boss in front of the mob in front of the boss. Come through here, blink. This is the scariest part right here. Going through that past 5 seconds right there is probably the scariest part of this whole pull. Because if you get hit in the back at any part there, you're kind of fucked. Because you have to use your blink and your Nova pretty much back to back there. And if you get dazed and your Nova and your blink are down and your living flame and your regen aren't really available, then you are screwed and you will die right there. I have many times. So we're kind of sitting here waiting. Mobs are coming. You can kind of squeeze off another little bandage right here. Get some health back. Let this guy hit you. He's going to get slowed. I kind of forgot to say this earlier, but your consumes right here. I'm going to Nova this. I'm going to Nova them. Those Dreadfangs are fast. So Nova them when you can. You want to keep your mana up. Even though I just blinked there, I was kind of getting smacked with lightning bolts. 29% health is fine right here. Again, I didn't really get to say the consumes, but you want the Strong Troll's Blood, Firepower, Elixir Defense, Minor Fortitude, Minor Magic Resistance. And I'm popping my Minor Magic Resistance right here. I'm popping it here, that way during the kill phase, I might have another little mana potion up. My Dampen Magic's falling off right here. Usually it does towards the end of this run, so I'm just popping that again. Waiting for my bandage to come off cooldown. I'm gonna hit a bandage here. Those things are hauling ass towards me, so those things really are a pain. They're gonna interrupt this bandage, which is fine. I'm gonna Nova them again. Not a big deal. And again, I'm coming through here. I know my health is kind of low, but we have a living flame that we're gonna throw up. It's gonna put you back to 100 immediately. I have this macro right here to target a shambler. These things, I'll put a blue on them. They're big and they have a lot of health, so it's nice to use that. I'm starting throwing some living bombs out here. Use my target macro. Walk across here. Shout out to Spankers for that. Walk across while you do that flame. Berserk, if you're a troll, hit your boots and start going crazy. Arcane, arcane, arcane. I'm throwing a bomb about right now, throwing a dynamite. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I've got 45 seconds on my living flame. I'm gonna bounce about 43. Nova right here. Keep Nova or keep explosioning. And this is about where I start to kind of bail. Put a regen back on. Start to go back in here. I'm gonna blink out. I'm getting a little low. That's fine. Throw some living bombs out. And again, I'm still strafing. Like, I'm just naturally used to doing that now. You see right there, you gotta know when to bounce. Like, you gotta know when to get out of that hole. So I always wait till my living flame has like 45 seconds left, and that's when I start to kind of move out because it lasts for 20 seconds. So you know when you're at 45, you got about 5 seconds to like get out, or else you are fucked. So I'm coming down here evocating. Notice my poisons are off too, so I'm gonna bandage as well. Keep those silks. You need like engineering. You need first aid maxed to make this happen. So let's start healing each other. I'll target like one of the bosses when they come back through this way. I'm targeting him. Gonna throw a flame on him. Come right back into this corner because he's coming. Throw a bomb on them. Starts an explosion again. You can even throw another dynamite here. I'm not going to, but you can. You can interrupt a little bit. Yep, just finishing him off. Pause. So yeah, that was 182, and I still gotta clean up here. Coming through here, just gonna hit some explosions. My gosh, she doesn't want to die, does she? Come through, and this is just the cleanup part, you know. Sometimes your group can help you with the stragglers. Sometimes they will. Tell them like, hey, it helps if you just like come through and kill these guys running around. You know, they don't have to. It just helps with time. Got a couple more running around, but I'm at 191 mobs there in about 12 minutes, and I don't even think I restarted that timer as soon as I pulled. So that might be like 11 something. I'm gonna living bomb her, living flame her. She's running fast. I'm gonna Nova her so that living flame catches up. Alright, that's everything. 193, 13 minutes. Like I said, that's probably 12 more closer to 12 minutes. So that's how you do it, man. GG.